Good morning. I'm just out here watering. The garden is glorious. So I'll give a tiny tour to add an update in this little ongoing July-August set. So it feels like everything just shoots up and explodes all at once. And even though we've had rain, it feels so dry. I have a lot of work to do in the walkway, the rock walkway. The straw bales are really thriving. Things are really happy right there with the chicken poo. I had to put up one of my cute little old fence pieces because there is a doe coming around helping herself to the best of everything. And the mole is digging everywhere. Here's in the greenhouse. Have tomatoes and all kinds of good stuff. The sunflowers are starting to bloom and they're going to be pink. I cannot wait. Please excuse my clomping through the rocks. The morning glories are climbing everywhere. These beautiful Iceland pink poppies came in a wildflower packet. Have a bunch of zinnias coming, cosmos, daisies, the allium or the fun flowers on top of the big garlic chives. So here's my booby trap to keep the doe out because she walked right in and helped herself. So this is supposed to be a pink sunflower, and there's more over there. Stay tuned. Have oranges, lemons, lemongrass, herbs, greens, strawberries, tomatoes. But here's the big middle bed. And all of this planted itself. This is all volunteer except for a very few things. The doe completely ate these baskets off, but they're trying to recover. I'm doing with this with my front camera facing, so I have no idea what I'm getting. This will be an experiment. Is that not the stinking cutest thing you've ever seen? It's a solar fountain. Comes with about 5 different spouts that you can change out so you can have a water feature, and I just think it's the most adorable little thing. And the birds and the bees and wasps come play in it and get a drink. And here is the crazy grape. One grape plant, 20 or 25 years old. This is my mortal enemy right here. Morning glories climb up through. And the grapes are really coming along. They're all over the place. up in there. And a happy rose blooming clear up into the rafters. And we're letting this climb across our front door, and something killed this planter. Not looking too good. These are good. I planted the nasturtiums from seed, so I'm excited for those flowers. The heirloom rose. Previously I showed where a nest had been torn down on the other side of the house under one of these cute little window eaves. And then I saw that it had rebuilt up here. And a couple days later we came home and that nasty squirrel had ripped it down and the eggs were all broken. And I thought they were gone, and maybe they are. I think I've still seen them around, but I saved the nest. And I am in the process of moving my whole large studio home. That's another story on this channel, which is bittersweet and a blessing. But anyway, this whole trailer was full. Now it's about half or less full. I've been working on it. But yesterday I came out to start hauling some things, and I noticed all of this. So I looked straight up, and there were 3 little funny faces with big dark eyes looking out at me. But I went ahead and started moving things, which I guess disturbed them. And so as I was moving things with my funny little trailer, I can haul 6 big boxes on this adorable little dolly that was my dad's. So it's pretty noisy. And anyway, I came out and after a load, and this one really funny little bird was just sitting right here on the deck rail looking at me, and it was hilarious. It was just kind of all like messy hair day, but a funny baby bird, probably one of its first flights. Anyway, they all flew out of that nest and were out here in the trees, hopping around and chirping and chattering with their parents, I think, while I was making a racket with my adorable cart and moving things. So our garden hangers are doing pretty well. They needed some food, which I provided them yesterday or the day before. We had a big pool party with our grand kiddos for the end of summer, which was a blast. So we're picking up and cleaning up, and it was wonderful. So just now while I was finishing up watering, all of a sudden there were a whole bunch of birds in the garden. I think they're eating the seeds on the Queen Anne's lace. I'm not sure. It seems like there's parents and kiddos. I tried to get up close without scaring them away, plus the hummingbird and all the other things. I used the Merlin bird app, and it said that these are greater goldfinch, and then also the ones from before, which I thought that's what these were, the western flycatcher, were different. So these, I think, are the ones from the nest. But I'm still seeing those other cute little greenish ones around too. So I just love it. I love that they love the garden and come play and eat and visit, and they're just precious. I love it. So it's August and everything is glorious, and we have to savor every day. We've had so many things that feel like fall. Lots of wasps, really cool air already in the mornings and evenings. And I told you we have a short season. Anything could happen. There's already leaves turning color down our road on our drive to town. Anyway, there's a lot of things that just feel so fallish. So, do you ever wonder what the peak day is of certain things? I wonder that often in our garden, like which day is the absolute peak and it's all downhill from there. Same with life, right? We probably shouldn't think that, but which day is the peak and it's all downhill? So, savoring even the funny little water feature. They're on Amazon. Anybody wants the link, let me know. It was only about $15 for one with 5 or 6 different fun spouts. So happy August. Thanks for following. Subscribe, stay tuned if you would like to watch our garden change through August and into the autumn. Try to get this huge bumblebee for you. I hope you've enjoyed this tour, and there will be more, because this is what I love to share. Trying to get it to focus on that bumblebee. Oh, and by the way, the hawk, I've talked about our hawk a lot in the past couple of videos. He has a friend now. There are 2. Isn't that lovely? Maybe it was a she. Anyway, they are a couple now. Talk to you next time.